1, 2, 3. So, Teen Wolf season finale. We made it through! And everyone survived! Lydia's banshee feeling was wrong. They were trying to kill Scott. Derek almost died. I guess you can technically argue that he was dead for a little bit. But we made it out alive! Everyone is alive! I'm so happy! Things that we need to talk about. First thing that comes to mind, Liam. Liam got over his PTSD with the Berserkers. His loyalty to his alpha had him push through his fear. He went to Mexico, he fought like a badass, and not only that, not only did he conquer his fears, he was the one who saved Scott. He was the one who saved Scott. And now we're gonna stick together like a pack and I'm gonna cry about it all the time. Yeah! Liam! Adjacent to Liam, someone please tell Mason. I really hope Lydia told Mason what was going on. Because if you were just kind of like, yeah, they didn't want you in Mexico because they didn't want you telling them that they were going to try and kill Scott. Like, does Mason not have any questions about that? Please tell Mason about the supernatural now. You decided to put in the funny scene with us dodging the supernatural while we told Coach, but not, which I love that scene, that was great, because the whole, like, packs stick together and have each other's backs thing. That's awesome. But also, like, does Mason know yet? How did you explain that away if you didn't tell Mason what was going on? Tell Mason! Malia did not kill Kate, like Peter told her to. Malia didn't kill anyone, like Peter told her to.
True alphas got McCall back.
Ah! Yeah!
She's part of the pack, she didn't kill people.
Right, which is good. She put her loyalty to Stiles and Scott over her loyalty to her biological father, which is great, because Peter's an asshole. Chris, however, did. I will be interested to find out. I sort of hate that they did the same thing to Kate that they did to Gerard, which was, we poisoned her with something that should have killed her, and then she crawled out of the frame, and we are sending people after her, even though I know that is essentially your way of giving her an exit without killing her, and you're not going to talk about her for another, like, season, 2 seasons, and I'm just going to be sitting here like, where's Gerard? Where's Kate? And you're not going to say anything about them forever, and I'm just like, Grr! She has so much more left to give to this show. Please utilize her as a character. Although I am really glad that she finally talked about her motives with Allison. So she did know about Allison, and she did want to kill the pack because she feels that they killed Allison. And I'm really glad that we got to have that conversation, because Chris has come to terms with it. He's just like, she died saving her friends, and Kate's totally not getting in on that, but like, Kate had an emotion. She emoted. Good job, Kate. And now you're gonna run off and maybe die? Maybe not die? We'll probably never know. I'm sad that Chris is going with the Calaveras, because the Calaveras are not nice people, and I don't need them getting inside his head being like, hey, you should like kill all supernatural creatures, because I don't want Chris turning on the pack. But I like the deal, you know, we'll get rid of Kate and not touch Scott, because Arya had been all like, soon as you bite someone, I'm gonna kill you. And then he bit Liam, and thankfully Scott's not dead yet. So that's nice. I like the not deadness, in general. Stiles Zelensky one step further on his way to being an emissary for Scott's pack, because he is human, because he is teaching Scott's betas how to control themselves, and I was so proud of him, and he was so proud of him, and Derek and Stiles worked together to be mentors to Liam, and I loved that scene so much. It was great. Learning processes. Although I was really afraid at the time that it was going to be Derek, like, passing on his knowledge and then dying. So that's nice. There was no Melissa McCall in this episode, which makes me kind of sad. Okay, Sheriff Stilinski. Sheriff Stilinski blew someone up. He blew someone up. And that was fantastic. Blew someone up. He chained his son to a desk and took Malia out for pizza. And I think that's a good day for Sheriff Stilinski. Setting up nice things for Parrish next season. We've got the bestiary. I also have a bestiary, not with me in London. I left it at home. Lydia and Parrish. Lydia is suddenly going to become legal next season, even though that math doesn't work out. We'll see where we take the Lydia Parrish thing. But hopefully season 5 will be a quest to find out what Parrish is. Right now, I'm thinking Fire Kitsune, because he is immune to fire, he has orange glowy eyes like Kira has glowy eyes. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, no, it's time to talk about Derek Hale. It is time to talk about Derek Hale. Derek Hale is not dead! I don't know why he's not dead.
Hashtag not dead.
I don't know why he's not dead, but Derek can now turn into a full-on fluffy wolf. And that's awesome. That's incredibly awesome. And I love it. A lot. His mom could do it, his older sister could do it, now Derek can do it. I don't know why he had to almost die to do it. I don't know if maybe what Kate did set that into motion. But, wow, Derek, what a badass. Yeah! Also, Derek gets to keep his girlfriend, who so far is not a homicidal maniac. I think that's a first. Actually, no, Paige would have been the first, but Paige is dead, so... Derek Hale breaking his abysmal relationship record. A+. Although I am interested to see where the whole Brayden thing goes after this, because right now it seems like they're setting up the Desert Wolf as a huge problem for season 5. So it will be Malia trying to find out more about her mother. Peter's in an asylum, so I don't know what we will be hearing from Peter about his relationship or one-night stand with the Desert Wolf that resulted in his daughter. But also, she is apparently an assassin, so that's problematic. And also, maybe that is when Brayden the mercenary will come back into action, because she will have to decide between saving her because she's Malia's mother and killing her because it was her life goal of vengeance. So that's a problematic thing for season 5. Do you have anything to say?
No.
No?
I don't know.
How did you feel you were prepared by the previously on Teen Wolf?
Not at all.
You knew nothing. Yeah. I guess Peter had to be in on the whole Kate thing then.
Well, he was. Scott made that clear. He's like, you're the only one who knew about these things more than anybody else. More than Kate.
Right.
I'm gonna fight you now.
Scott McCall, who did not kill anyone.
Incorruptible.
With Scott and Peter, you sort of have this like Batman Joker sort of thing. The incorruptible
every time they were
force.
just like, we're gonna be face to face. You're gonna be right there.
With Peter and all his creepy smiles.
They weren't really that creepy. They were just kind of weird.
Oddly placed.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you smiling, Peter? Because you're a psycho? Kira, who taught herself how to heal. I'm really glad that her mom isn't dead, because we didn't technically get an answer for that until today. She just like went to the hospital and we never heard about her. No, her mom was fine. But then I got really worried when Kira started like hallucinating her mother. I was like, that better not be your mother's ghost. That'd be awful. There were so many things that like happened during that episode, but now I'm sitting here trying to recap and I'm like, yep, that's everything. This is an official apology for these being up so late. Settling in London and doing classes and going to Belgium. The Wi-Fi in my building sucks, so it's been really hard to edit, download, and upload any of these things. So thank you for sticking with us all season. We really appreciate it. But for more on that, I'm going to send you over to Briana. But this being up, we can finally officially tell you guys that we sort of were on MTV. By sort of, I mean like my face was on MTV for 15 seconds, with Brianna's face on MTV for 15 seconds. So surprise! That was a lot of fun. It was a great opportunity. We were on Wolf Watch. Thank you so much for all of your congratulations about that. I didn't really expect as many people to recognize my face instantaneously as people recognized my face instantaneously. So that was nice. So Allison, thank you for joining me to sit quietly while I rant.
It's my pleasure. It's been a joy.
Goodbye, Allison! I still don't know much about the guy that they locked Peter in with, but that looks promising if Peter's gonna be really, really afraid of him. So that'll be nice. Hopefully he will keep Peter in check and they will not become criminal masterminds to break out of Eichenhaus together. And hopefully, if we are keeping up with the idea of a supernatural ward in Eichenhaus, that means we're going to see Meredith again, and maybe we will see John Posey again. John Posey, Dr. Fenris. Shh. Sorry, I get really emotional about Dr. Fenris really easily. And now for some more thoughts, I'm going to send you over to Briana.
Hey guys! Sorry this took a really long time to get up. Me and Brittany both have very busy schedules, obviously now that she's in London and we're both back in school. And also I filmed this and then my camera decided that it was gonna delete the clips. Sorry. This finale had two things happen that were very dear to my heart. Thing one, Liam. He has come full circle. That wasn't a circle. He went from not knowing anything about the supernatural to knowing things and being terrified to finally being like, I don't care. I'm scared, but I'm gonna go help save my friends. Oh god, and then he was the one to save Scott and get Scott to be like, hey, I'm not a monster, and oh god. It was so great. I loved it so much. I was crying. There were tears. I just really love Liam. I love him as a character. I think Dylan Sprayberry is an incredible actor, and I just really, really love the new addition to Beacon Hills. Thing 1.5. Mason. Oh my god! He like kind of knows but doesn't really, and I really want us to be like, hey Mason, so that giant thing that chased you in school, guess what? It was called a berserker. And here's the thing. There are supernatural creatures here and your best friend's a werewolf. Come join our club. And we'll protect you. Forever. Because Mason is perfect and needs to be protected. Forever. Do you hear me, Jeff Davis? Forever. Ah, and then the Mason and the Lydia bonding, and the Mason trying to protect Lydia, and I need a minute. And finally, thing 2, Lydia Burton. This isn't a bat, but it's the closest thing I have. Okay, oh man. There are a lot of people who were like, oh, Stydia, like whatever, there wasn't Stydia this season, blah 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 blah. But there was. It just wasn't super out there. We have the nice little parallel from episode 4, The Benefactor, where Lydia spills the wine on the carpet of the lake house and Mason sits there and tries to calm her down, to the scene in the finale where Lydia calms Mason down, or gets him riled up in a way, by saying like, hey, your best friend needs you, let's go. Oh, I love all of these characters so much. I'm pleased. I was very pleased with the finale, and I loved the scene between Stiles, Scott, and Liam, and Coach. I thought it was super cute, and I loved it. And I also liked the Parrish Lydia scene, because I'm about that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So when it comes down to it, we survived. We all made it through together. Scott McCall has a pack. We are a pack. Thank you for being our wonderfully loyal wolf puppies. We would never have gotten this far without you guys. Just in case I've missed anything, if there's anything that you want to hear us talk about, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Now that Teen Wolf is over, you know, I will not have a whole lot of videos to do besides the blooper videos and the gender bend, which is still coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But if there's subjects that you want to hear us talk about, let's just continue talking about them. It's going to be months and months and months without Teen Wolf for us to try and figure out ways to keep talking about Teen Wolf. Hopefully we will continue to have a lot of fun. Besides comments here, you can also contact us on the official Basically Banshees Tumblr page, which is just basically banshees.tumblr.com. Link in the information below. We love you a lot, wolf puppies, and thanks for watching this season with us. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Briana.
And these have been our reactions to Teen Wolf Season 4.